Hey guys, let me know if you can hear me. I'm actually trying something new today, and what we're gonna do is do some screen sharing, and I'm gonna show you some like let's go grocery shopping together. What I'm gonna take into account is only really a lower fiber diet today. Foods I would choose. I'll kind of talk through some maybe some cooking methods while I'm going through. Now, again, this is my first time doing this on Facebook. From what I'm seeing, I can't see the comments while I'm on the screen share. So at the end, I am going to peek back in there in the comment section and see if you guys have any questions. Let's see. Okay. Well, let's see. Hi, Susan. Hola, Susan. Vamos a hacer poquito, como si vamos a la tienda juntas y lo que voy a estar checando es cómo está la fibra en las comidas y también vamos a checar la nutrición, a ver cuánta fibra tiene. A lo mejor checamos otras cosas y ya estamos ahí. Voy a hacerlo en inglés, pero si tienes preguntas, por favor me mandas mensaje y lo puedo tratar de explicar en español. All right, guys. So let's go right into it. We have about 10-15 minutes today. Let's see. Okay, so let's say I'm following a lower fiber diet, and I'm like, what kind of food should I choose? What should I do here? So usually when I do food orders, it may be through Whole Foods, it may be through, I think they have like Fresh. I'm not sure what store that is. It may be like random. I don't know. But anyhow, we're just gonna go through Whole Foods. First, I like to see what's on the sale section because, like, why not save a little bit? So what we could do is we can definitely start to try get some protein in. So I would definitely add some of the eggs here, maybe some pasture raised eggs. I may get some watermelon, and also one thing you can do, and actually I want you to do this on your phone right now, is go on your phone and download the application Nutrition IX. I'm gonna type it in for you guys. Okay, it's in the comments, guys. So download the application, and I'm gonna go through and literally walk like I was trying to figure this out. So let's say I was craving watermelon. I'm like, how much fiber does watermelon have? And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go right into the Nutrition IX. I'm gonna go into the little section that says search foods to log, and I'm gonna put watermelon. Watermelon. I'm gonna choose the actual watermelon, not the watermelon salad. Now with the portion, I'm gonna put a cup diced and see how much fiber that has. So to see how much fiber that has, you're going to click on the little I next to the watermelon on the Nutrition IX. Let's see. So this has zero point 0.6 grams of fiber. This is definitely a go. Yeah. So we're definitely going to add the watermelon. So I'm going to put a type on here, just the foods that I'm picking. I'd pick the watermelon, it's low in fiber. Now let's go back here. So let's see what other things we have on sale. I definitely have grabbed some water. I don't know if I would necessarily grab this Liquid Death water, but it's pretty cool. If not, just, whatever kind of water, just to hydrate. Next, if you can tolerate dairy, definitely make sure you're getting low-fat Greek yogurt. This is wonderful with protein, and I'm not going to go on the Nutrition IX for this because they should have it here. Yeah, so look at this. One serving, which 3/4 of a cup, is going to give you 18 grams of protein per serving. So again, if you can tolerate dairy, I definitely add that to the cart. All right, so let's keep it going. Let's see what else do we have here. I'm personally a cottage cheese fan, but I don't find a lot of non-fat and 1% fat 2% fat cottage cheese. So you or 1%, sorry. So I usually get stuck with 2%. So this may be a product I may add. Later when you go into the high fiber, I would add the flax seeds, ground flax seeds specifically, but this is not it. Today we're not doing high fiber. We're sticking to low fiber. All right. Now let's say these potato puffs. I'm curious to know because remember, doing inflammation is not just the fiber, it's also the fat. So I'd like to know in this product, if they give it to us, how much fat is in the product, because that can also cause some discomfort. Let's see. Okay, they kind of have it here. Let's see, they have the calories, protein, sodium, fiber. Okay, it has 10 grams of fat. It's not the worst thing in the world, but it is pretty high. 13% is high. I would want something that's about 5% or low, especially doing a flare up. The fiber here is 1%. I would pick it because of the fiber, but then I would say never mind because the fat's too high. So this is a not today, not today. Maybe I'll make some potato puffs at home so that way they could be low fat and they could be low fiber. All right, let's keep it going. What else do we have here? Okay, so that's it. With these proteins, I wouldn't necessarily get the salmon, definitely not the meat, especially during a flare up. I wouldn't do none of these sausages. I wouldn't do the Italian because of the seasonings that may cause some discomfort. Let's see what else we have. Um, no, wouldn't do any of these guys. Still no. Wouldn't definitely not get any of these guys, not even. So that's gonna be untouched. Chips, not right now. But I am curious. Let's do this together. Air fried. I'm curious about how much fat, because it's going to be 30% less fat. What does that mean? We have, okay, so you see how this has 8% fat? That's not the worst thing in the world. 5% would be considered low fat. 6 grams, this could still be a trigger, so not necessarily, but I would definitely have this as a once in a while snack because it's a little bit lower fat, but definitely not a daily snack. Snacking can actually make symptoms a lot worse. I rarely encourage snacking, by the way. Okay, let's see what else we have here. Let's just peek up here for a second. The meats. What do we have? I would do the turkey bacon. Actually, I have this in my fridge right now. Yeah, this is actually pretty good. So I would do the turkey bacon. That should be fine. Let's see what else we have here. Let me go into the comments for a second to see if there's anything there. Okay, so let's go back. I don't see any comments there that I can see from here, so I'm gonna go back. Okay, so let's keep it going. Let's see. What do we have here? I wouldn't play around these products, guys, just because sometimes when something's very condimented, it tends to be an iffy, like it could cause some pain. I don't like to goof around during, especially when you're doing inflammation. So maybe later when the inflammation's gone, you're working on a higher fiber, sure, we can play around with these. But when the body is going through that, I'm just not going to pick these. These aren't going to be foods I pick. 100% no. We'll go over proteins that I would choose though. Seafoods, again, these are processed things that, and the problem isn't necessarily the fact that it's only processed. It's just like what's in there, the amount of fat. And you know what? Let's check this out together. So here we have fish sticks. And it's going to sound nice and pretty because remember, guys, this is the marketing. This is the buy me, spend your money. It's going to look pretty, right? So it's going to say all the fun stuff. It's going to say free from all common allergens, including wheat, gluten, peanuts, and so forth. Okay, that's pretty. But if we're going through a flare-up, I have bigger issues right now, okay? So we're going to go into the nutrition facts because that's going to let me know if I'm going to say yay or nay. All right, so what is this again? Oh, fish sticks, okay. The fat, 10%, guys. So remember, 5% is low fat, 20% is high. This is 10. This is a not making me too comfortable here. It's not making me too comfortable. 1 gram of fiber, cool. I mean, it's expected that it literally has no fiber. It shouldn't. But, again, during a flare-up, I'm not going to goof around. I do not want to go to the emergency room. I do not want to waste my hours in urgent care. That's going to be a no thank you during a flare-up. No thank you. Okay, frozen foods. Frozen foods can actually be okay sometimes. Now, we already went over the potato puffs, so we're not going to touch those again. Let's keep going. Let's try something new. Let's see. By the way, these Beyond breakfast sausages, Beyond products, guys, just be mindful of these, just be mindful because I get so many questions on those. I just want you to be careful with those products. You know what? Let's check these out. The sweet potatoes. Okay, where are you at? I'm looking for the nutrition facts panel, guys. So, you know what? Just look at this. It's zero trans fat, which is lovely. But during a flare up, we want to look at total fat. So, let's go back here. Okay. So, here, look, we have 5% total fat, which is good. If it was only the fat, I would be like, okay, this is fine. So, now let's look at the fiber. Fiber, 2 grams. Oh, you know what? This is actually not bad. It's pretty low fiber. And it's pretty low fat. This is actually a good go. Pretty good go. I'm going to put it in the comments. So that way, in case you guys want to check that out. Okay, let's keep it going. Okay. All right, so we have that there. Let me know if you guys have questions. I'm peeking over the comments every few minutes. But these are some things that I'm mindful of when someone's going through a flare up. If I was going through a flare up, this is what I would do. I'll be very careful. I'm not going to goof around with the flare up. You guys know how painful that is. No one wants to be there. So these are things that I'm just not going to worry about right now. I'm not going to even do that. Let's keep it going because right now we have the thought process of there's a flare up. Let's check out this tzatziki sauce because I mean we have to have some sauce. We need some flavor. What's in it though? Okay, so we literally have almost no fat and literally no fiber. I would have this. Yeah. Now sometimes because of the onion, the garlic, if you're sensitive to that, I wouldn't add this. I would not add this. Me personally, I can have it and I have no problem. A lot of my clients can have it and have a ball with it. But if you know that you have problems with that, look at the ingredient list. This is pretty small. It's hard for me to read it. But if there's those products that you feel like it's too close to the first ingredient, don't even do it. Don't even do it. If it's the last ingredient, and you really like it, start with a small portion and go on from there. All right, so now the yogurt, same thing that we went over a few minutes ago. Now with the proteins. The proteins I will choose during a flare-up, nice and easy, chicken breast. Remember, chicken breast is lower fat than chicken thighs. I mean, it's not necessarily going to have the nutrition pack, so there's really no point in clicking in there, but I want you to know that chicken breast is going to be probably my choice. Another choice is going to be turkey. Turkey's going to be lower fat too. And let's just check this out since we're here. Might as well do it. That's too small, so let's check this out. Look at that. You see? No fat. Yeah, because perfect. No fiber because duh, of course it doesn't have any fiber. So this would be something I would have, definitely. Let me go in the comment section, just add these before I forget. Chicken breast, turkey. Another one I really encourage you to consider is going to be this one. Can you guess? If you guess, type it in right now before I show you. Tofu, yeah. And the ones I encourage you to get is going to be, you can do the sprouted, but because meeting protein goals can be difficult for most people, I usually recommend the high protein tofu. And let me show you why. High protein tofu, it's going to have a higher amount of protein, so 15 grams. So let's just check this out. No fiber. It's a little bit rough on the fat, but I may just separate it in portions. It depends how sensitive I was, but I would have the tofu for sure. But look at this, 15 grams of protein, and let's compare it to a regular tofu. Let's just check this random guy. 15 compared to 8. Yeah, there's no way. I'm going to do the double. Thank you very much. Because then if I try to make this up for it, it's going to be a massive portion of tofu. And personally, like if it's over 2 servings of tofu, my brain is like, yeah, no, that's enough. Stop eating right now. You're going to throw up. It could be my cooking skills though. So to each his own. Now, I want to tell you guys this because this is one of my favorite things to do. If you get silken tofu, it's not impressive on protein, so I'm not telling you to get this because of the protein. 100% no. But it has a little bit of protein, but this is really good to make smoothies, guys. This is really good to make smoothies. I would have this. And even like, let's say if you're having a flare-up, it's super low fat, like 3% of fat, no fiber. It's super soft, super chill, super easy to digest. So I'm just going to add it on there. Tofu, silken tofu. Okay. All right. So now what do I have on my list? I have some watermelon, some of the potato, but what about veggies? Because, so vegetables, what I want you to focus on more during flare-ups is don't get things like this. Like don't get Brussels sprouts. Don't get broccoli. Like those are gas-producing vegetables. The probability, don't get cauliflower. The probability of them causing gas and more discomfort, it's not worth it. Sorry, it's not worth it. If you like to play risky, maybe, but just don't do it. So let's see, what can we have? A zucchini's pretty chill. I would have that. I would steam it. And if you're like, I just want to know how much fiber it has, they have some information here. But even use the Nutrition IX app that I just told you. But if you look at their calories here, you can see that according to them, it basically is super low in fiber. Super low. But just use the app I told you because I don't know how much I trust this, to be honest. But I would definitely have that zucchini during flare-ups. no cauliflower, nothing raw. We're not going to do that raw. I would actually get bell peppers and steam them. Steamed bell peppers are nice and easy. Let's see what else we have. So let me type that in there before. All right. Oh gosh. Okay. Perfect. All right. So we're going to do bell peppers, steamed. What else did I say right now? Not the cucumber. I'm going to put no gas producing veggies. Okay. All right, let's go over a little bit more here. Mushrooms actually, they shouldn't be bad, especially if they're like frozen. Let's look at their nutrition facts. Like, yeah, 1 gram of fiber. Yeah, I'm gonna put mushrooms are fine. Oh, that was squash. That's when I missed squash. Okay. Okay, guys, so I'm just gonna type that in there. That's going to be for you guys. So that's going to be where I am today. Let me know in the comment section if you found that helpful. Do you like me doing things like this more than just educating? Do you want a mix of both? Let me know. I'm not sure how to end this screen share here, but no, it's me. And I'm going to do another live maybe in a few days, maybe next week. So let me know what you guys want to learn. But overall, remember, this video is specifically on if you're following a lower fiber diet and you're like, oh, what kind of food should I choose? What should I look at in the nutrition facts label? All right, guys, I hope that was helpful. Look at the list that I put. And until next time, have a happy Monday. Bye.